Hi everyone, I've been specifically asked to give you an update on the blood sugar diet and how it's going for me. So here I am giving you an update on the blood sugar diet and how it's going for me. Some amazing, some not so amazing. I've got so much to tell you, I don't actually know where to begin. I think I'm probably like 4 weeks in now. The first couple of weeks, I don't know if you followed my story or not, but the first couple of weeks, first week I was feeling amazing. I had an amazing amount of energy. I wasn't sleepy anymore like I've been for so long, and I thought, this is great, I'm gonna love it. And then I took a decline and I started to get very sleepy, and then the next thing I knew, I was being tested for all sorts of things at the doctors and the hospital, and it turned out that I had a very high liver function result come in. I say very high. I've heard people, as I've been researching online, who've been a lot higher than mine. But for a lady, the ALT function, it was, if you know anything about this, is ideally under 35, and mine was at 67. I wasn't happy with that, needless to say, but I thought, well, the blood sugar diet's going to help that, because as you look into it, it can mean there's either some sort of injury to the liver or fatty liver disease going on, something like that. I'm not much of a drinker, an alcoholic drinker. I've been known to have the odd drink, but it's on special occasions. I'm not a weekend drinker or anything like that. So if there's a party and I'm not driving, I will have a couple of glasses of wine. More than that, I can't do. I'm such a lightweight. I just get so tipsy. So I knew that it wasn't related to anything drinking wise. I did wonder if it could be related to toxins coming out, because also you can probably see I have got the most awful toxicity going on because of these dark circles under my eyes. I've not been without them much throughout my life, but these are terrible, and it has actually got slightly better. I don't know if you can see this one particularly. So I thought, that's obviously, you know, I'm detoxifying and perhaps my liver's having a little bit of overload going on there. But then I came down, I think it was with a virus, because I had ear infections, sore throat, I was stuffed up nose wise, don't be rude, and all of this kind of stuff was going on with me, and I had a giddy feeling in the back of my head here, not where you normally get giddy up here, but in the back, and I was concerned about that. I was also at the same time stopping a medication. I went to see my GP and said, I'm not happy about taking this medication, because if that's going to mess up with my liver, which when you read the leaflet inside it can do, I wasn't overly keen on me stopping it, but he said, give it a go. So that's what I've done, and I did have side effects from that, and I still am, so I'm having to cut it down really, really slowly, which is a pain. I hate that. I hate being on tablets anyway. But you know, I've got Crohn's disease, so sometimes you've got to listen to your body and go with these things and not be foolish about it. But obviously, you know, I talk about doing things as much naturally and as much with food as you can. But I have started to look slightly more into, like, I slept for a few nights with an air purifier in the room. Let's see what that does, I thought. And night after night, I was waking up for, I'll make this sound like it's gone on for years and months, but that, you know, for the following couple of weeks after that, when I was feeling ropey, I've had watery eyes, to the point that actually Jasmine said to me, are you like tearful? And I was like, no, I'm not tearful. It's just my eyes are just watering. Lots of sneezing, lots of rubbing my eyes. So I thought, what's going on? Something not right here. And I did think, because I swapped out cream for milk in my diet, because I was trying to keep the blood sugars low. And I know there's more calories in cream, and this is where I have become victim, the same as everybody else does, and the same as I would advise my clients otherwise. I've become victim to listening to going off on another path. Let me tell you about that in a minute. First of all, the cream, I knew that was lower in sugar, higher in fat, but I thought body can deal with fat, that's fine. So I was having cream, and I don't know if there's any difference between cream and milk allergy wise. It's something I need to learn about yet. But I was having like proper allergy symptoms, not the where your throat's closing up, anaphylactic shock, not that, but like wheezing, hay fever, runny nose, streamy nose, and my eyes were so itchy. I'd itch, you know, doing that. And I thought, I think there's an allergy here, and I've suspected that before. And I did go dairy free at one stage. Well, actually, I wasn't dairy free. I was still having butter and yogurt and things like that, but I was milk free. I didn't have any sort of coffee with milk or anything like that in it. And I felt fabulous, and my hay fever went away. So but I crept it, you know, it's crept back in. So then I decided to order a milk allergy test, and I got that done, and it came up positive. You might have seen that video. So I'm going to talk to you more in other videos about allergy testing. So if that's something you're interested in, you need to subscribe to this channel, and ideally to my nutrition channel, which is always linked below, because there's going to be lots more coming up about that, where you can get involved if you think you've got issues and you want to talk to me about it. We can do that for you. So yes, being positive to milk allergy, and that's different to lactose intolerance. Okay, I won't go right into it because it's too much for this video, but where you're allergic to the proteins in the milk, okay, and your body gives off an inflammatory response. So you can probably hear, again, I'm still a little nasally, but taking out the cream, because I was having a few berries with cream and thinking, well, you know, that's literally a few berries as well, like 4 or 5. 5 always looks better than 4 odd numbers. So I thought, okay, I've got to have to take out so much stuff here. And then I've been snacking on nuts. So snacking on nuts seems to have also sparked me off with some kind of allergy response. Now, today I'm better than I've been because I didn't eat any nuts yesterday. I'm saying this like I know it as a given fact, and really I should probably just listen to my body, but I want to get more allergy testing done to find that out. I'm right into this at the minute because I think there's so much goes on with my body. Obviously one thing probably that's responsible for it, you know, one thing as in I'm allergic to something, or I don't know. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about the blood sugar diet and me veering off, I fell victim to overthinking. And Michael Mosley, who wrote the blood sugar diet book, is a genius. Like, he's done his research, he knows about science, he's not some fluffy talking about whatever fancies he takes his fancy, you know, he looks into his stuff and he researches it. So I should have just listened to him. And the blood sugar diet basically is keep your calories less than 800 for 7 days a week for 6 weeks, and it will lower your blood sugar. It will get rid of a lot of the visceral fat, which is all inside around your organs and stuff like that. So what did I do instead? I decided to low carb it, because I went on the Diabetes UK forums, and a lot of people who are diagnosed with pre-diabetes or diabetes go on there and do high fat, low carb, and don't worry about calories. And I thought, I like that idea, I'm going to give that a bash. Now, not only has my weight loss stalled, because initially I lost about 10 pounds initially in a very short space of time. My weight loss has stalled. My blood sugars have not gone down. They are very... So yesterday, my mum cooked a meal, and it was cottage pie. So on the top there was some mashed potato, and I thought, I'm going to eat a bit of the mashed potato. I do eat quite low anyway, because I don't eat grains because of the Crohn's and being celiac. So I don't have anything like that. So this was just meat, vegetables, and some potato on the top. Not loads either, a little portion. And this morning I've got up and tested my blood sugars again, and when I started the diet they were 5.5. Today they are 6.1. I'm very unhappy about that. That's definitely in the pre-diabetes range. I do not want to get diabetes. The only thing I'm thinking at the moment, is this an autoimmune diabetes, as in type 1? I wouldn't be shocked if it is, because my body likes a bit of autoimmunity for whatever reason. It's going, let's attack everything, and it does my head in. But I'm going to keep going with the blood sugar diet, which means I need to pay attention to the calories. Now, for a long time, I've been looking at stuff, because so many gurus out there, whether they're gurus or not, I do that, say like calories aren't equivalent, aren't equal, aren't, you know, and I've been a little bit sucked into that, I will be honest. But not only what I'm learning at university, but also from experimenting, if you like, on myself, by me not worrying about those calories, keeping the sugars low. I've been in ketosis for quite a long time, and previously I lost loads of weight on ketosis and thought it was because I was in ketosis, which suggests that you're burning your fat for energy. Okay, probably should put this on my nutrition channel, shouldn't I? But whatever, you guys are my friends, I need to tell you this stuff. So I've been burning fat for energy, but I'm obviously taking in too many calories, that I'm not tapping into that stored fat as readily as I would be as if I kept my calories low and was in ketosis. So I am going to, from today, pledge that I'm going to eat 800 calories per day. You can fill up on like loads of really good stuff, loads of leaves and salady bits and vegetables, which obviously is a better way of doing things if you can. And I need to do the blood sugar diet, which is keeping those calories low, because my blood sugars are going up. Now, if I keep those calories low and I'm eating healthily and not being, you know, I've not got sucked into all the other things that I shouldn't be having, because I know personally I'm allergic to that. I do still think everything has to be tweaked to the individual. I do still think that. But for me, calories, I need to have such a deficit. And eating nuts as a snack, yes, it doesn't have sugar in, so yes, it will keep me in ketosis, but you can easily overeat on nuts, and that's going to give you a lot of calories. And with all of those calories going in, your body can use that as fuel, but it's going to use that first, isn't it? And the stored fat second. So I say, isn't it, like, you know, you might not. I didn't always know this stuff, but I'm getting there. I'm learning quite a lot. So would I recommend the blood sugar diet? Well, I'm only halfway through. I've got 5 weeks until I fly on my holiday. 5 weeks tomorrow. By the time you watch this, it will be 5 weeks today. And I want to fit in that wedding dress, okay, which at the moment I'm not going to. So I want to lose weight, but more importantly, I want to get those blood sugars down. I want to get them really to 5. Really, 5 would be great. Anything less than that would be a bit of a bonus. It's a minefield, but I really do pay attention. And the allergy, I mean, you can see, look, I just don't look right. I look tired. I look, you know, and I'm hungry at the moment as well, so I'm going to eat. It's 11:30, so it's not too bad. Done a bit of fasting since, actually it's only been about 12 hours because I went to bed really late, and I did eat before I went to bed. But anyway, it's all good. I do feel it's going in the right direction, but the blood sugars aren't. I'm off to the opticians tonight as well because my eyes are not good. I am a walking disaster area. But I don't want to be. I want to be like healthy. I want to be well. I'm going to order up this allergy test. Like I say, I'll talk about that in another video really soon, because I think it's something you might want to get on board with. I will be offering a service as an allergy practitioner. I just need to complete a couple more exams and I'm able to do that. So if it's something you think you might be interested in, my email address is down there. Please drop me a line, and as soon as the information comes out, I will pop you on the list and I'll make sure I get in touch and let you know what it's all about. So there's obviously a cost attached to that, but I will give you as much information as I can otherwise. Because, you know, if you're walking around, if you're eating something, say you're allergic to milk or dairy, which will be the proteins in the milk, if you're allergic to that and you're eating it, your poor body constantly is trying to fight it. It's going like, you don't want this in your body, I'm fighting it. And it's using all the energy and doing so many things that I need to get more technical on. When I learn, I will. You're spending this time, the postman's going to come, the dog's going to bark. I'm going to end this video. Thumbs up, love, 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 and I'll see you really soon. Bye for now. Hello, Harley. You want to be on the video? I'm not sure. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Let's do that again. Hello everyone, how you all doing? Okay, I've been specifically asked, let's do that again.